guys through this, and I'm going to walk you guys through it by actually showing you live how this works. So what I've done so far is I've actually just put in a product URL, and I chose one of the different designs. You can choose any different template or listing style that you would like to use. That helps your listing stick out a little bit. This is also very, very relevant for you if you are, using a store, because then you can have a fixed style that you use with your entire store. That really helps out as well. Or you can just choose to go with a standard text-based one. It's totally fine. And you can go ahead and actually just put the URL of a product here. That is going to go ahead and grab all the description and all the shipping policy, all that stuff. I've shown this before. If you guys haven't seen this, you will see it in a training video as well. This will basically help you create your listing on autopilot. Okay, so you can just say that you want to make 10%. It'll set your price there. You can select whichever style you want over here with the listing duration and the dispatch time and so on. So you can actually complete your entire listing creation process within your DSD account. You can also get all the suggestions on the keyword and the different what you should be using in your titles. You also get the product images here. You can upload your own images. Again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time walking you guys through how this works right now because there's going to be training videos on it. But essentially, you can now create your listing here, and then you can go ahead and define the source for the item. Okay, and you can use any of these different sources that we have available. Obviously, for our elite people, you have tons of these. For our pro users, you're going to have 2 to begin with, not 1 like we used to have. You're going to actually have 2. And now our system will actually create this listing. We'll put it up on eBay on your account with images and all, everything optimized. And then it will track this item now on this particular source. Okay, so whenever the price or stock fluctuates, it will adjust your listing accordingly. Now, the other thing that you can do, now let me stop over here first. Okay, so far what's happening, let's make this bigger. So far what is happening is that you came into your DSD account. Okay, and earlier it was kind of weird because you would log into your DSD account, you would watch the videos, and you would never really come back to DSD again. I mean, you didn't really need to. And you would just go out and you would do your eBay thing, and then you would track things in a spreadsheet, or you would go and put everything on watch lists and stuff. And it kind of, you have like 50 different places you have to go and manage. It kind of becomes complex over time. Now what you do is you come into your DSD account. Okay, your DSD system essentially gives you the best items to post. Okay, so you can do all of your product research on what product should I be selling. That all is going to happen here. I'll do that again. So all of your product research is actually going to be done within DSD. You're going to select your product, and now you're going to move on and you're going to make your listing. Okay, once again, this is going to happen within DSD. And you can still go to eBay and make it manually if you want. It's that doesn't really, it's not like a necessity that you have to use our system, but I think it makes it easier. So you make a listing. Okay, so list an item, and now our system will start tracking it. So for any price or stock fluctuations, we managed by DSD. And then here comes the next part, which is in this management section here, where you can see these boxes for follow up this with this buyer. When somebody buys this item and my item sells on eBay, do I want to follow up email sent to them from me, let's say 24 hours later? And you can select a message. You can create your own messages and put them in here. And then you can also check this box right here for auto fulfill my order, which is essentially, do you want your order to be auto fulfilled? So earlier, again, another thing you had to do was an order comes in, you get an email about it, but you're out playing with the kids at the park. You're like, oh, I gotta get back home. Then you get back home, you gotta cook some food, and then nighttime rolls around. It's 11 o'clock, and you're like, oh, I got 80 pending orders to finish, and you're gonna stay up most of the night doing that, and that's just not a good thing. So now our system goes ahead and places orders on Amazon.com on your behalf and ships to the eBay buyer. which obviously saves a bunch of things for you. And then it will also send a follow-up email. Okay, so sends a follow-up email to the buyer, letting them know whatever you want them to know. It could just be as simple as, hey, thanks for visiting me and purchasing this thing from my store. I really look forward to serving you in the future. Or it could be, as we suggest, a link to another item that they can purchase on eBay, something else from your store with a coupon code. Something else, maybe if you're doing FBA as well, maybe your Amazon item with a coupon code, or a related item that maybe somebody bought diapers and then you give them a link to a baby crib or something. Or maybe they bought a baby crib and you give them a link to a mattress cover. All sorts of things like that. But also you get to store all of these emails with you, so by category. So what you can do in the future is, let's say 6 months from now, you go into FBA, you look at your data and you see that you have had 1,200 people who have bought something in the organic baby products category from you. So you go to the FBA side, or you find somebody even on Amazon who is selling something like that, strike up a deal with them, and you mail out to your 1,200 buyers, tell them, hey, we have arranged a special 20% off promo on this organic mattress cover or this organic sheepskin for new baby, stuff like that. And you can do extremely well in 1 or 2 promotions like that. And I speak from experience, both as somebody who has done it, as somebody who has seen it happen.